Hey guys, welcome to Z's Comics Talks about pretty much whatever the hell else we want to talk about. First up, Green Lantern John Stewart has been cast. Aaron Pierre, currently the only thing that we know him as is he's going to be the voice of Mufasa.
Yeah, evidently he's going to be the voice of Mufasa in Mufasa the Lion King movie coming out. He evidently was in the Little Mermaid live-action movie and some other thing called like the Ridge Bridge or something like that. Like he's been in some stuff. I just haven't seen him.
Yeah.
But like to me at least, like seriously seems like Warner Bros is out here inventing machines that can take people straight from the cartoon and bring them to life. This man is like saying he looks like Jon Stewart to me is an understatement. Like it's seriously like
it looked like he jumped out the page. It really does.
The man looks like I'm excited for this. I'm excited.
Yeah, so that's pretty cool. No word yet on release date, right? Just sometime next year, fall, winter next year, right?
Sometime 2025 is supposed to be the case. So
nice. All right, cool. So also in gaming news, apparently the studio behind Warhammer Space Marine #2 or the sequel. What is it? Space Marine 2?
Space Marine 2.
I don't know how to say those names.
The Space Marine 2.
Space Marine 2. Okay. Apparently the studio behind Space Marine 2 is developing a new Avatar video game based on the Avatar franchise, not the Blue Kitties in space looking for the unobtainium, but set in the Avatar: The Last Airbender universe. Supposedly 7,000 years prior to Aang, right?
We're supposed to be playing as a whole new person.
So I'm kind of excited for that because I want to be able to see like the history of that particular universe, of that world. But not only that, the fact that all of these avatars, come out, and Roku says it in the first season. I've mastered it over 10,000 lifetimes, and now I need to master it again. I want to see the like 7,000 years before
that had to kind of struggle a little bit with it.
I kind of hope that they bring Steven Yeun back as Avatar 1, right? That would be pretty cool.
That would be pretty cool. Yes.
All right.
Especially my hopes are up too, and especially the studio making it straight up says, "Yo, this is the most ambitious game that we have ever developed."
And that's after they came out with Space Marine 2.
After Space Marine 2, which is just blowing people's minds.
Yeah, I don't know if you know like the deep lore of Warhammer, but if they're saying Avatar is the most ambitious, and they already put out Space Marine 2. You know that there's some love behind this, and I hope that we feel it through the controllers. Okay,
pretty sure.
So I'm really excited about that.
I got beliefs in them. They're gonna bring it home.
So Terminator Zero is apparently getting a season 2, according to a leak from the Latin Netflix account,
just saying
that take it with a big grain of salt. If it is, I'm gonna say it right now. I don't see why. And I'm gonna do a review in a little bit for Terminator Zero, but like I just binged that whole thing and I regret my time. Yeah, like you need to watch it so that way we can bounce the ideas off each other. Okay? So not only that, Batman Resurrection comes out, I believe, next week. It is the sequel to Batman's 1989 feature starring Michael Keaton and Jack Nicholson. Set in between Batman and Batman Returns. I believe it takes place 6 months after?
I believe so. Yeah.
6 months after, and it deals with
to touch on the aftermath of the Joker. Supposed to find out where Vicky Vale went because like they were getting kind of close.
Oh yeah,
and then just gone.
Like it was a throwaway line in Batman Returns, but only to get Michelle Pfeiffer in there as Catwoman.
I mean, come on.
But let's be honest, it needed to happen. Okay. But yeah, so Batman Resurrection on sale next week, I believe on the 16th. Yeah, 16th.
Awesome.
So check your local bookstores, check your local comic shop retails, all that stuff. And it is only available in hardcover.
Yes. Hardcover is nice. I'm not complaining.
I love hardcover stuff. It's just they're so expensive.
They are. It's kind of sad, but man.
It looks nice.
It does.
Let me see. What else do we have? We didn't really have a whole lot this year. Henry Cavill got cast as a lead in the Voltron movie, live action movie. I know we talked about another casting last week about Tom Holland's understudy from the Romeo and Juliet play, where he got cast in it as well. Well, prepare to be overshadowed, mini
by the
Tom
king
Holland.
of nerds.
I will bow down to Henry Cavill. He is the king of the nerds.
I mean,
okay?
bro, the resume speaks for itself.
Yep.
He speaks for himself.
Exactly.
He's gonna become a dad too. Like, good times.
Yep. Yeah, he's already going like super geek dad on the grill. He's learning how to smoke. Okay, he's learning how to smoke. He needs to come to Texas and learn how to do it right. All right.
I would love to know. Yes.
Yep. I can't teach him, but I know.
But we have people who can. We got the best.
Exactly. So I think that's about it for movie and TV news.
I think I could have sworn, but yeah, that's about
nothing's come out in the past week. I mean, Tomb Raider came out today for Netflix, but I haven't had a chance to watch it yet. So next week we should do a review on that for the Tomb Raider one, starring Haley Atwell.
I think like the Venom movie comes out like either like 2 weeks from now.
2 weeks from now. 2 weeks. Yeah,
I'm hyped. I'm kind of excited for it. Like I like the Venom movies.
I will acknowledge that they are not good movies, but they are fun movies. They are, okay,
these are good stuff.
The Carnage one could have been way better.
I mean, of course, the Carnage one could have been better. The only thing that I was like I'm kind of let down by the fact that so I'm someone that doesn't necessarily believe that characters like Carnage or Deadpool have to be rated R.
Yeah, I mean they don't,
because bro, we've got great cartoons with them. Yeah, in it. The Spider-Man cartoon where Deadpool appears in it. That's still Deadpool. They did a really good job on it.
They really did.
It's just it comes.
You said traps.
It just comes down to the passion behind it, and then a little bit, and then the Venom, the second movie, I kind of did see okay, there was a little bit, not too much passion behind the Carnage part. So yes, a little bit let down because it feeds more into the people that are see, it should have been rated R. It should have been rated R, and I'm
I don't think it should have been rated R. I think they should have let Woody Harrelson do what he wanted. Yeah, I think that would have been better. Yeah, but that's neither here nor there. Yeah. All right, it already happened. We can't change that one.
I'm still happy for this one.
Let's speculate. So apparently, Andy Serkis is supposed to be the new Noel.
Andy Serkis might be Noel.
So I'm like, dude, are they just doing this post production weeks before?
I don't know.
What is happening here? Because before it was supposed to be Norman Reedus, and now it's supposed to be Andy Serkis.
Either way, I'm not gonna be upset. I feel like Norman Reedus could pull him off.
Oh yeah. Definitely.
He's got that look, and then even if it's Andy Serkis, it's bro, that's Andy Serkis. He's gonna be able to bring some oomph to it. So either way, I'm not upset. And
Andy Serkis is the best.
Yes,
I was so mad when they offed him in was it Black Panther?
Oh yes, when the claw was done so quickly.
Dude, you just wasted not even A-list. He's S-list. Okay.
To me, yes. In my heart,
all right,
he's there.
But yeah, anyway.
And then supposedly that bringing to the fact that the possible leak for Spider-Man 4 being Spider-Man King in Black, which
man, I don't. That came out, I think, because of the comic book that came out a couple weeks ago. I think that's the entire origin of the rumor, because everything that I've read is showing that it's going to be more street level, more grounded. But Sony has been apparently pushing.
Sony has been pushing for the
multiverse.
I think I've been hearing so much stuff saying that they want Toby and Andrew back for more movies or something. So, I mean, either way, I'm not going to be upset. Either way, I'm not. If we get a good street level movie, okay, nice.
Dude, I would love to have him team up with Punisher and Daredevil. Okay, all right. You know what? Let's just toss. I don't even. Okay, let's not make it a street level thing. Let's go the fantastic, the marvelous route. Okay, let's have him team up with Deadpool and Wolverine in a multiverse shenanigans thing. Okay, that would be cool. Plus, they've already said that they want to, that if they come back, they want to do that.
I know. I mean, I've been here. Again, I always fall back to this was back when Evil Dead director Sam Raimi was tagged to be the director for Secret Wars and all that. Was how evidently it was going to be. You got one team led by Falcon, and then you got another team led by Hugh Jackman and Andrew Garfield's Wolverine and Spider-Man doing their things, and then boom, those teams meet together. So that would have been pretty cool to me. to have all that. So yeah,
So I don't know what's going on with this whole Secret Wars thing, because apparently Brie Larson has been tapped in order to lead the teams in the two new Avengers movies, which I love Brie Larson as an actress.
Yes,
okay,
she's good. She's a good actress.
She's a fantastic actress. Okay, the way that they have written Captain Marvel, Carol Danvers, is just not up to her level of acting. It's not up to her standard. You know what I mean? Like I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna say the Ralph effect. Okay, you have a great character, you have a great actress, but subpar writing, and that is Brie Larson's Captain Marvel character. I think. Okay, and I really liked the Marvels. Okay, like they started trying to fix her character and her motivations behind it. Yeah, you've seen the Marvel, right?
I have not.
You have not. I really recommend you watch it. And that's coming from me. Okay, like I will admit, I am not a fan of the first one, but the Marvels, the sequel, very good, I think. Like they started, messing with her backstory, and now I think she's written a little bit better. Okay. In this one, yeah. So, and then you have Iman Vellani coming in as Miss Marvel, okay, making her jump to the big screen. And
I was happy about that.
Yes, and dude, she steals every scene that she's in. Okay, she's great. All right,
she is. It's fantastic.
All right, she turns subpar writing into gold with just like her energy that she brings to it and stuff like that. So that's really cool. But yeah, so Captain Marvel is apparently going to lead the new Avengers teams for Doomsday, Secret Wars. So hopefully we get less stunt hirings like the first movie, and like where it was like, hey, look at this, they're all women. And man, that sounds so bad when I say it out loud. It
kind of does, yeah.
It sounds so bad when I say it out loud. Okay?
Yeah.
But let me. All right. Here's another example.
Gotta save it.
Here's another example.
Gotta save it.
Okay. The Birds of Prey movie.
Yes.
And James Gunn's Suicide Squad movie. Which one has the better written Harley Quinn? The James Gunn Suicide Squad movie. Right?
Yes.
Right. She like. It's not. The stunt hirings don't matter. What matters is if you know the characters, if you can bring out the character in live action well, because by all accounts, Harley Quinn should not work in live action. Yeah. Okay. We've had multiple instances where they've tried and failed to do live action Harley Quinn. Joker is barely doable, but Harley Quinn less so. All right. The only one that was able to capture the spirit of the TV shows, the comics, the zaniness of every part of the character in the video games too. James Gunn's Suicide Squad. Why? Because he didn't give a shit. He just wanted to make a really good movie with a character that people love. Then, not only that, they made him use Harley Quinn. So he says, "Okay, but I'm gonna make it good," and he did. All right. So like. We need people like that behind the Captain Marvel scenes, okay? Like, dude, Captain Marvel is a fantastic character. Her history is filled with amazing moments.
I'm not too big of a fan of Captain Marvel.
Me neither, but I can acknowledge that they're, like, great.
I admit she's got some great selling stuff, some good stories, but, like, might be the little, like, DC fan in me, where I'm all like, I do not acknowledge her as my Captain Marvel.
Okay, fine. Binary, then.
There we go.
We can call it binary. Right? At some point, she split into Carol and binary was its own thing.
And just for some of you out there, I'm not just saying that. I'm saying that as Marvel a whole, even the dude Captain Marvel. That's not my Captain Marvel. I'm going to the big red cheese, the man who I cannot, for legal reasons, refer to as him anymore. So I'll just call him the Captain, the man with the magic word.
But yeah.
Anyways.
All right, so we went off on like a tangent of why, like this happened. But this is what happens when we don't have much to talk about.
When we don't have much to talk about, or at least we can't remember. We forgot to write it down for the movie one.
Actually, no. Like I've been trying to find stuff, and there's not a whole lot going on lately.
Yeah.
I'm thinking probably by next month they'll start doing a lot of announcements with
especially because New York City Comic Con is supposed to be going on around this time. So
yeah. So I think they're waiting until then in order to just like launch everything. So wait patiently.
Yeah.
For now, enjoy the review that I'm about to drop for Terminator Zero. The Netflix anime came out at the end of August, and if you can't tell by my face, I'm super excited about it. I binge watched it last night.
I had watched the first episode when it came out. Watched like the next two last night. Then I was just like, I'd rather watch Brooklyn Nine-Nine. So I went back to 9-9.
Yeah, you made the right choice. Okay. If you watch the video for the comic review about Terminator #1 from Dynamite Comics, you know that I friggin' love the Terminator IP.
Yes.
Okay, I love the comics. I love the movies. I love the video games. I'm even gonna try this first-person one that's gonna come out soon. Okay, and I hate first-person shooters.
I know.
But like I've read the books, all this stuff. I love Transformers. Okay, Terminator. I love Terminator, and damn it, I just do not like this anime at all. Okay, Terminator Zero is a lot of people say Dark Fate is the black spot of the Terminator universe, but it still had its merits. This one has none. Okay. And for some reason, a lot of people like it. I don't understand why.
I've been seeing a lot, like especially in the.
Honestly, it's from what I've seen, it's the younger generation that enjoys this one.
Yeah, especially since
it's baffling to me.
The article that I read talking about how the Latin Netflix account, like Twitter account or X account, leaked that it's getting a season 2. Like that one was just completely being like, oh, deservedly so. This deserves a sequel, especially with how it ends.
No. Okay,
but I couldn't really get that far.
So, do you mind if I do spoilers?
Just go ahead.
Okay, so I'm going to give you all guys 5 seconds because I will be dropping spoilers for Terminator Zero, the anime season 1, apparently, rather than the complete series, as it should have gotten. So, 5, 4, 3,
15 seconds.
2, 1. Okay. Now we are starting the spoilery review of Terminator Zero, and I'm gonna tell you right now, it sucked. Okay, I'm not mincing words. I did not enjoy this anime. I did not enjoy this story,
and not in the good way.
I did not enjoy the story. Okay, like the animation is okay until you get to the animation of the Terminator, and I'm not even talking about the endoskeleton. I'm talking about the like you see the Arnie's face. No, it's not Arnie. It's some other design because it's Japan.
Yes.
But apparently, whatever. He looks like the coked out crack dealer from the gas station down the way, where he in every scene where you see his face, he is like this.
Wow.
Like he tiny eyes, like dilated eyes, like huge. And I'm not talking like anime huge. I'm talking like he can't friggin' blink. He has no eyelids. I don't know. But the design was just crap. Okay? Like that right there, I could spend an entire a whole other video talking about how like the design was just bad. But we're going to go on. So obviously there's time travel involved because it's Terminator. You get these characters that they think they know what's best, but they don't know a damn thing. You got kids in there that are supposedly some of the main characters. Yeah, they are. And they're idiots, like kids are supposed to be, I guess. Like they are well-written kids, but this type of story, I hate when there's children involved because they make children choices and like okay. The all the kids, they're brothers, then the 2 brothers and a sister, and the older brother just like he wants to figure out how stuff works, so he keeps taking it apart, but he doesn't know how to put it back together. Well, and he ends up trying to take apart a toy that the daughter got, and it's like an AI little kitten thing called a Koneko, and she just like locked herself in a room and runs away because like a lot of reasons.
Yeah.
Like okay, I understand why she ran away. I understand that whole thing, and the children are just written as children. And I'm like, oh man, I don't miss that part of when they were children, kind of thing. The machinations of the characters' stories make almost no sense whatsoever, because eventually you find out, and like I said, this is spoilery, one of the main characters, his name is Malcolm. He is the father of the kids. He is from the future, and there's a lot of evidence and random things to insinuate that yes, he is from the future. He starts talking about dreams and all this stuff. Yeah, I saw this in a dream. There ain't no damn way you sound in a dream. You're from the future. Apparently, he has created a rival AI in Japan called Kokoro to rival Cyberdyne Systems Skynet. Okay, plausible. You come from the future. You know how things work. Okay, you're gonna build one to stop Skynet.
Yes.
Okay, you know exactly when this is coming out. You know exactly when Skynet turns on. You know exactly when the bombs are going to start flying. And, yeah, you know all the ins and outs, right? So, like, eventually you find out that, okay, they came back to the past in the 80s. Like, I think it was 82. And it's him and what you have known as their maid or babysitter up until this point. Okay, and then they start, you know, forging documents and all this stuff in order to get him to work in like a futuristic, like cybersecurity capacity, something, right? To where he has clout, where he has, you know, prestige, and where he starts making technological advancements that are not supposed to be done yet. Okay, cool. In 1998, you got robots. You got your basic version of Wi-Fi, which wasn't supposed to be around, you know, late 90s until around what, mid-aughts?
Yeah.
So the entire time that he's building this AI, he is trying to create a bond between humanity and Kokoro, right? So when he first turns on Kokoro, he asks, hello, my name is such and such, and what would you like to be called? Because according to him, it's better that Kokoro... Yes, exactly. What you come to find out later, though, they used a Terminator CPU from the maid in order to make Kokoro, and the entire time in the present, or, you know, the present of the of the show, Malcolm is trying to convince Kokoro to save humanity from Skynet. Okay. Understandable. And every single time that Kokoro asks for a reason to save them, like, why would saving humanity help the world? Right? Why would she want to save humanity? A very good question posited by a supposedly like full AI, right? If she has the Terminator's CPU to help her run her own programming, right? She has the chip. She has all the data right there.
Yes.
Right? Why can't she access it? Why can't he tell her, look in this file, and you will see everything that this chip is seeing. You'll see everything that the Terminator I brought back with me had seen, all this stuff. Why couldn't he have made Miyuki, the actual Terminator that he brought back, who gained sentience and who, like, helped him create Kokoro? Why couldn't Miyuki be the AI?
Maybe there's too much stuff involved with Skynet?
Possibly. Yeah, okay, that would make sense. But they don't address it.
Nothing's ever even hinted at.
Nothing's ever hinted at. Nothing. And then, like, Miyuki later on, like, starts accessing some of her Terminator code. Oh crap, I'm a robot. Kind of thing. The kids are distrustful, and, you know, rightfully so, but at the same time, dude, she hasn't tried to kill you yet. Shut up and follow her. You know what I mean? You got Timothy Oliphant. I think he was a waste of money for this series as the Terminator. He says like 7 lines throughout the entire thing.
Goodness.
Okay? I like Rosario Dawson. I understand why they got Rosario Dawson. Okay? Her role, very talkative, and I like her voice.
Yes.
Okay?
Rosario.
Yeah,
just tremendous.
exactly. But the ending, like, I'm skipping a lot of things so y'all guys can still watch it and be a little bit surprised. But the ending, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you this right now, it was crap. Okay, you got the grandma in the Kyle Reese role. Okay, so Kyle Reese comes back, becomes the father of John Connor.
Yes.
Well, no. Okay, you got the grandma who is currently in her like mid to late 20s coming back to save the grandchildren, who has not been impregnated with the father yet. And yeah, it's like, and now the father's dying, so now she has to raise her grandchildren.
I don't know how to wrap my head around this.
Yeah, she has to raise her grandchildren while protecting them from Kokoro and Skynet. But Kokoro might be on the side of the humans just because of how the father sacrificed himself and things like that. It's like, apparently it's like a ghost in the machine, maybe a spirit in the machine kind of thing. And it's, dude,
I'm still trying to wrap my head around the whole grandmother thing.
Dude, you don't find out until like the very end. I'm not even telling you.
Like,
but it's just,
that seems like they went really hard on the like shock factor, or the like,
dude, you or the call it on like episode 5,
or the want of them to be, or the want of them to hope that the fans are going to be like, wait a minute, how does that work, to try to like get them to watch the second season.
I guess, I don't know. It's just, and then I did like how the Terminator had to get creative with his weaponry, because in Japan there's no gun stores.
Yeah.
So he had to figure out how to get his hands on weapons, how to make weapons, and he ended up making himself an internal baluster, like the crossbow, right? So yeah, it was pretty. That part was pretty cool. It was pretty intuitive and things like that. But at the same time, dude, the only reason I would recommend watching this is because I need somebody to tell me that, I need somebody to explain to me this show, this entry into Terminator, in a way that will make me enjoy it. You know what I mean? So, like, I really hope somebody can, because every time I've asked somebody, like in the past couple days since I watched this, I've asked people, explain this to me so I can probably enjoy it more, and nobody's been able to explain it. So that is my review for Terminator Zero, Season 1, apparently. From Netflix. I do not recommend watching this, but at the same time, if you want to watch a train wreck, go ahead and watch it. Okay, the animation, aside from the Terminator animation, is pretty good. Okay, and like, it does show in the future how a different part of the world works in the future with during the fall.
Yes.
Pretty good.
Okay, nice.
Violent. It is violent in the future.
Yes.
Yeah. And it started off so promising with that fight between her and the one T-888. Yeah. I was sorely disappointed. But yeah, if you like the Rantings, Raving 2 Mad Men, go ahead and give us a like, follow, share us with your friends, and follow the links on the About section, the description, to our Facebook page, Instagram page, and whatnot. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys next time.